doing it onto myself. No, I don't think I can. I'm making bits of myself. No, I don't think I can take another hour. It's just, you know, it's like this feeling, you know, in the pit of my stomach, you know. It's like nothing I say will have an impact, you know. It's like being fucking invisible. And I'm sick of smiling. Oh, God. Yeah. You know, right? Not once, right? Not once did they ask me a question about what I think, and they were talking earlier about integrating biodiversity indexes, and not one half glance in my direction even. It's fucking gently. Oh shit! I'm about to blow, you know. A field walk. Oh, big. Yeah. Same shite as yesterday. Freezing the arse off. Annoying people. Asking questions no one cares about. Hi, Susie. I know. No, you're right. Right. Yeah, that's what I tell myself. I know. You know what I mean? Yeah, sure, but you don't have to be here. Yeah. Anyway, I gotta go. Yeah. Okay. Thank you. Okay. All right. Bye. Sorry, it's not late.
Yeah, sure. Can I have a word, actually?
Yeah.
Thanks.
Perhaps it's not a restart, it's a rethink. Blackpool, Dove, Lynn, Dublin. COVID-19 has transformed our city, giving us all a mandate for change. At Ballast, we're bringing together the best and brightest thinkers and leaders to brave this storm. We believe that every great crisis has the potential to be a catalyst for great transformation. We invite you to look beyond the uncertainty with us to shape your future. We believe it's important to not just adapt or recover, but thrive. With technology at the heart, we want to emerge smarter, stronger, together.
Sorry, remind me.
Over the years, Dublin has had many names, but one thing has remained consistent in our great city: the Liffey. Running past Adam and Eve's church from the swerve of shore to the bend of the bay, past Howth Castle and Environs. The landscape has certainly changed and will, but the Liffey stays, the lifeblood of our city. Using the river as a centre point, we will build and shape the next great
These are the first moments of Easter Monday, April 18, 1949. Since midnight, for the first time in history, international recognition has been accorded to the Republic of Ireland. Our listeners will join us in asking God's blessing on this republic and in praying that it will not be long until the sovereignty of the republic extends over the whole of our national territory.
Expectant crowds thronged the streets of Dublin from early yesterday. The tricolour flew from homes, shops, business premises and public buildings. Whipped by the north wind, crowds gathered tonight on the Bridge O'Connell and lined the quayside. The symbolic mast, expectantly waiting for the flag, waiting to usher the birth of our new republic.
The firing of the salute, which had been timed to begin at 1 minute past midnight, is delayed for 3.5 minutes by the crowds breaking the cordon around the guns.
Up and down the quays, pushing in all directions like a million little fires inside me, pounding one way and back, definitely going back, definitely turning, definitely not going back, definitely going. Gone. Fuck! Head melting, what with all it. And I know I should go back to Dolphin House. I know I should face it. These ultimate odds. But the unbearable weight of it not going my way. It's the opposite of not caring. It's caring too fucking much.
And I don't remember the last time that I just looked at the water. It's strangely peaceful. This undoing of my life. This finding of myself. This letting it play out without me. I've been stood stock still right here for the last hour. Tuna sandwich curling up in my hands, knowing that my indecision to do anything is the strongest decision I've ever made.
As the time for the firing approaches, a solid mass of people jam the thoroughfare from O'Connell Bridge to the GPO. Every possible vantage point is made use of.
Among the crowd, many of whom wear souvenir emblems, are people from all parts of the country, including Northern Ireland.
At 11:45 p.m, as blazing tar barrels on the Dublin hills can be seen in the city centre, O'Connell Street becomes a blaze of light from searchlight batteries ringing the city. Minutes after midnight, the salute from the guns begins, with 10-second intervals between the rounds.
You've reached the voicemail of Annie Lynch. Please leave a message and I'll get back to you as soon as possible. Alternatively, you can try me at the DRHE. My extension number is 5001. Thanks.
This is the staff nurse from the Dean's Fifth Ward in St. Patrick's again. I'm sorry to call you again, but your husband is still waiting for you. Now, it is against protocol to release him unaccompanied, but if there is an issue, please do get in touch.
The water moves and I don't.
The cheers of the watching thousands break out afresh. Men, women and children shout, "Up the Republic," while groups of young people with accordions and other musical instruments join in singing national airs. Open-air ceilidh have been arranged at various points, and dancing looks set to continue until the early hours.
Like the river, I move with every journey inwards. Never held back. There is more in me, held in me, and it's exhausting, you know? Pushing against your own blood, so much resistance, so very loud. It goes fucking loud. I can see the shape of things. I just need to be let in to fill it, not wasted out here, wasting time, talking time. I know there is more. This city, these plans, it's getting too much, and I just, can I just stretch out, take up space, not get away but get in, to myself. There must be a better song, she said. Claim it. I just want to claim it.
You've shown yourself up for the pox bottle, you are. You know that, Shan? Laughing stock, you are.
Many people faint in the dense crowd on O'Connell Bridge and are treated by ambulance men. About 100 St. John's ambulance men are on duty. They have already treated 40 cases of collapse.
Hello? I can see up there in the window. I noticed you watching and I saw you see me. And I was wondering, hoping that you could come down to the street, like. Please. Go on. I'll meet you at the bridge. I'll wait for you.
No, I know it's a lot to ask.
What's it even for?
It's just to
Why
get a
aren't you
survey
wearing
for
a mask?
I've been a lot.
You put a fucking mask on.
I'm
That's what
sorry,
you should do.
just-
Put a
it's just
mask
for-
on. Get off the street.
Sorry, excuse me. Do you have a minute? I'm not selling nothing. Sure, I just saw you upstairs. I work for Ballast. I just need to ask your opinion about time, about how caught up on time we are. You know, I won't keep you. It's just for a second. I can see you're busy. Is that all right? Thank you. Right, so under current EU plans, the clocks will go forward or back for the last time next year, 2021. And a handsome majority of people, 84% to be exact, want to end the current system. So now, depending on the changes made, if we choose the summertime, this could mean brighter evenings with darker mornings than we currently experience in the wintertime. You know? But before you answer, it could mean different time zones here. You see, under proposed legislation, you know, because Britain's refusing to budge, you know, because we're no longer part of the EU, it could mean that the Northern Ireland could spend half their time in either time, you know, like half the year divided. Like between Irish time and UK time. I know, right? Where do you want more time? Where do you want more time? You know, I'd like to spend less time on the 39A. I'd like to not be spending money before it's made, you know? Like, hand over fist. I'd like not to have to bend to breaking point before I'm fucking noticed. Oh, you see me, right?
I knew it. Or I didn't. Something so wrong that both of us now hold it. Something so him and me, and a million miles between. What time is it? You know, I don't even like tuna. Just think this is what a stable somebody should. He cleans the bar and drinks the dredges till half comatose and concussed the hiking himself. Signed himself into St. Pat's. I was to collect him yesterday afternoon. Dried out, wrung out and stuffed back together. All ready to face the face and see if his tongue would loosen. On my way around 5, I get a call about a situation up over in Stay City. The new one, the nice one. A transgression on the balcony, the caller said. I called someone else, I said. There is no one else. They promised liaison and yours is the number we were given. You turn to Stay City. 1,000 hotel rooms since the start of lockdown. And I'm part of a special DRHE team put together like crisis response for homeless service users, direct provision centres who can't offer single accommodations. So I manage the lists of who's where, and you know. Here. Reception is bedlam. And I calculate quickly all that's in front of me. The young man taking up a lot of space. Big, wild gesturing. 2 staff members standing at a distance holding all his worldly. Duty manager shouting into his face and him back into hers. Burly security ready to pounce, and there's a crowd of angry residents waiting to pounce back, and all I need is this to kick off. And him, refusing to leave, says he's nowhere to go. Her says, well, he broke the terms of the tenancy. Him, angry, says, he needed air. Her says he was berserk, that they had to hold him with grief, but broken words explaining about his friend, a young man from another hotel. Rage and sending him back. I talk her into letting him stay. I agreed to talk to him. And I urge everyone, think of your safety. Give him some privacy. Parting of the sea. So carrying his worldly up the stairs, followed by your one, the surly manager, talks our backs the whole way up about protocols and rules and, needing to have a system that works. And she master swipes the door and then leaves. Stand in his room and not knowing what to say. And it's not like it's not like I'm not used to being in residents' rooms, or that I'm not thrown into sticky situations, but there's an energy in him. It's not dangerous, but it's like Like he's vibrating from the inside out. And he's angry and he's upset and he doesn't know what to do with it. And usually that would be directed at me and I would know what to do with it, but I mean, this isn't usual. And I watch him pulse. I watch him try to hold it and contain it. And I watch time pass, where I need to be at the hospital. And I try to unpack his fugue, he stops me. So I explained to him gently, that he's not allowed to use the balcony. That's part of the agreement with Stay City not to be seen. It's not even 20 and so far from home. My phone's hopping in my pocket and I'm calculating the distance between St. Patrick's Hospital and Christchurch and going back to get the car and collecting, and it pours out of him then, tears streaming down his face for Arif. It was too sad and too lost and too lonely to live. His tears streaming down his face. He sat sobbing for his dead friend, for himself. Broken. I can't stop staring at his shoulder. It's a scar so white and delicate that I want to reach out and touch it. I don't know how or who. I mean, I've never done anything like this before. I swear to God, not ever. I mean, look at me. I'm a 43-year-old professional, upstanding. It's not who I am. It's not who I am. I stay all night. 76 missed calls, and God knows. Home, work, him, hospital. Over and over, and ugly and sticky and dirty and delicious. And over and over, and I'm not wrong, neither miscast. And afterwards, tingling and sore, brushing my teeth with my finger this morning, I catch sight of myself in the mirror. Stop out. I was still here. It's all right for them. The tribunal to support open disclosure with the absence of any requirement to disclose error. €20,000 ex gratia to wipe me away. And I'd pay it back over and over, not to have had to go through that. I was still here. I am. Yeah. Do you know what Joyce says was the most looked at thing in the city? Go on, have a guess. Not now, then. The ballast ball. Tip top of up there, holding time. dropping every day at 12:35 p.m. to let the docks know that it was 1 o'clock. The sun rising and setting 25 minutes and 21 seconds ahead of GMT here in Dublin. We saw the light first. Joyce says it was the most looked at thing in the city because we didn't see it anymore. I think about that sometimes, you know. This lost 25 minutes and 21 seconds of time. Up there still. Stored. For when we need it. For when it matters. I wish I had it now. Do you think it's still up there? For the taken to use? Here. Take out your phone. Let's set a timer, right? 25 minutes and 21 seconds of time. To do what you want me. To call someone you've been meaning to do something you've been putting off yourself, to right a wrong, to do what you want. The party to end all parties, whatever. Right, press go. See you. Oh, here. Make sure you do something big with it.